few more hours until what is arguably 2 or 3 of the biggest games in world football, and we're here to dissect everything with you. Of course, I'm not alone. I've got with me 2 of the finest young men to help bring the latest happenings in the world of football to you. Welcome, guys. How are you guys doing?
Lim, welcome. It was a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, it's a great pleasure to be here as well.
Chelsea, underground Potter. After they sacked Thomas Tuchel in the beginning of the season, it felt like Chelsea knew what they wanted to do. With the changeover of owners and all of that, it feels like Chelsea knew what they wanted to do with Graham Potter. Graham Potter was coming from the team where he was doing amazing, and they had a new manager bounce. He did amazing in the first few games. It feels like okay, this was working for Chelsea. But in the past few games, it's been topsy-turvy for Chelsea. They've had a run of bad games and losses. Do you guys think that it feels like there's a divide now between the Chelsea owners and the Chelsea fans? Do you guys think Chelsea would give Graham Potter enough time and Graham Potter would actually come good in this Chelsea team?
Well, judging by what we've seen so far, like the portfolio and everything. No, even before I even go into the Graham Potter and the family, one thing I just want to let the Chelsea fans know is that the earlier they realize that this Todd Boehly and his new owners and the recruitment team are ready to stick by Graham Potter, the better for their mental health, because they are always taking. With every game that goes by, Graham Potter is
getting sacked. Yeah.
But that's not after. This is forget the Roman Abramovich era. This is the Todd Boehly era, and with all indications, with everything we've been seeing, with their body language and everything, these are the new set of owners that are ready for a project to stick with the manager during thick and tough times. And so far so good. Graham Potter has not been delivering the goods for Chelsea. We all know Chelsea is a big team that they are always hungry for results and success. But you can't just build Rome in a day. You start Thomas Tuchel, yes, and you gave this man a 5-year contract. Giving him a 5-year contract automatically means that, well, this is your team, Chelsea. You should build and deliver success. We don't want an immediate success. We want a gradual process. And if you see their kind of recruitment, fine, people may be saying they're in a mess, they just sign. Fine, they are signing. What are they signing? They are signing young players. On how many years contract? So far,
6
so
years,
good.
5 years.
I've not seen anybody sign a 4-year contract under Todd Boehly. The maximum is 6. David Fofana signed a 7-year contract. Benoit Badiashile signed a 7.5-year contract. So this is a project. It's not if they want a short-term fix, would have given him an 18-month contract. And if everything has been wobbling and fumbling, they give him the boot. This is a project, and they actually believe in Graham Potter to deliver the goods. And if he knows that if he doesn't give him time, he's going to spend a whole lot of money to get rid of Graham Potter, because you can't pay somebody off 5. You give him a 5-year contract and you're sacking him under 6 months. You're going to pay through your in-house, and he knows that's not a good idea for him. So it's either
for business.
For business. It's their ride or die. If they don't stick with him, then they pay a huge amount of money to get rid of him. And I don't think Todd Boehly and the recruitment team are actually seeing it the way Chelsea fans are seeing it. So Chelsea fans, if you are listening, you will start taking chill pills, because it is a ride or die. This guy is here to stay. It's either you back him or you keep short.
You've made a whole lot of points, but I don't agree with you at all. You can sign a coach for how many months and still sack him. Look at what happened in Barcelona. That I can't remember his name, Setien or whatever. Yeah, he didn't stay long. He signed how many years contract? I can't remember, but he didn't stay long. He didn't do what the club wanted him to do. Graham Potter coming to Chelsea, he signed maybe a 5 years contract, Abby. They will give him a target. If he doesn't meet the target in certain months, he's getting sacked. No matter how much it takes them to... Chelsea, you can't tell me Chelsea now they're in 10th position and they will drop to like 13th or 14th position and they will still be backing Potter. It's not possible.
I don't think it's going to get to that extent.
I see Potter even struggling more, because this is a guy that is not used to managing egos, first of all. Then you have players that are big players with egos and you're managing them. That's one. Number 2, Chelsea's strengths are their wing plays, right back, left back. They are both injured.
That's why we need to give him time.
Time.
He's not working with good amount of players. The likes of N'Golo Kante is not around. Rhys James is not working.
Kante has no future in Chelsea.
Wait, just before we talk about that, I think I understand what you're trying to say. for a big team like Chelsea,
Yeah.
not just Chelsea, any big team, you mentioned Kike Setien and Barcelona. I think if you're coming to, if you're being given the opportunity to become a manager or a top manager at this club, you know that there are certain expectations that you have to meet for you to stay there. And I think given Graham Potter that time, the fans would not understand, because you just sacked Thomas Tuchel and it felt like there was no direction really. There was nowhere Chelsea were going with Thomas Tuchel, but it became worse with Graham Potter because he complaints and conversations. So what Aziz has just said to Chelsea fans is, you guys are going to suffer. Going to suffer.
They are going to suffer, no doubt, but
but if you really
Graham Potter is getting
results,
sacked.
they have to stick you out. Right?
Graham Potter is getting
What
sacked
I'm
because
hearing-
there's no improvement in Chelsea.
What I'm hearing,
It's worse off than Thomas
what
Tuchel.
I'm hearing is that this season is going to be a write-off for them. It shouldn't get worse. They shouldn't be probably 17th, 18th, or they should be in the relegation scrap. Top 10 finish might sound quite comfortable for Todd Boehly. Then starting from next season, he has to start delivering the goods, because beginning of next season, he would have, winter transfer window would have gone by. Would have had the summer. There's no international tournament during the summer, so you have enough preseason to know his players and know the kind of style of play he wants to instill and the kind of mentality he wants to bring into the team. So this season, it's going to be a write-off. It won't get worse. It's going to be bad, but it won't get worse. But this season, you guys shouldn't judge Potter. Starting from
Why? I don't agree with you're making points, but whenever you're saying don't judge Potter by this season, I'm wondering, when do you want to judge him? Because first of all,
and no amount of Chelsea pressure is going to let.
First of all, Chelsea.
That's what I can show.
See,
Chelsea
if you are giving a manager time, you're going to give a manager time based on something. On what basis are they giving Graham Potter time? It's not like Chelsea, they are playing with an identity. Chelsea are playing without an identity right now. We don't know what Chelsea are playing. Like, we don't know whether they are playing counter-attacking football, they are playing possession football, or they are playing a low block, or they are doing this. No identity. So how are you going to be confident in a manager that is playing without identity, and he has top players like Thiago Silva, he has players like Jorginho, Kovacic, players like Aubameyang that are like Aubameyang is low.
I know his players.
Yeah.
Do you also put it into consideration?
Thomas Tuchel came into a club and he met players that were not his players, and he used them.
You can't compare Thomas Tuchel with a certain Graham Potter.
Why?
This is Graham Potter.
It's a coach. It's a coach.
Yes, we all know their managers.
Yes.
He has the experience.
Yeah.
But this is Graham Potter's first big job.
It doesn't matter.
Roberto
Di Matteo came into Chelsea without any, and he performed. So
players actually they have responsibility.
Okay, they play against the coach. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, we've had news of it.
Yes, I know. It's a common thing now in the modern game. You play against your coach.
You see what Arsenal did with Mikel Arteta? I think.
No,
you
can't
judge.
You can't judge.
No, I'm never bringing the fact that Arsenal were being patient with Arteta.
Yes.
And what I'm trying to drive at is that.
And Arteta delivered in his first 5 months.
He won the FA Cup.
Yes, he delivered in his first 5 months.
Let me make this point. Fine, we all knew Arsenal were very patient with Mikel Arteta.
Yes.
But at the same
time, he delivered something in the first 5 months.
At the same, everybody cannot have that kind of luck. And at the same time,
but at least show something.
Tiger, let me just make this point. And at the same time, he got rid of those egoistic players.
Yes,
one by one.
To bring
he
this
got
in.
rid of Mesut Ozil in the process.
Aubameyang, Lacazette.
He got rid of Lacazette. He
yes.
got rid of
Socrates. Mustafi.
Guendouzi was acting weird at a very young age.
That's not his player now. He took him out.
So
straight.
This is time. No matter how you want to criticize Graham Potter, you can't just start criticizing him under 5 months.
Why?
You can't criticize him under 5 months.
Why? We've seen us.
He has to know his best players. He has to move on.
I don't agree with you.
Might not fit into his system. See, Chelsea fans. I don't even know if you're a Chelsea fan.
I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm not a Chelsea fan.
They have to be patient.
I think you have to understand what he's saying.
I understand what he's saying, but you saying be patient with him after spending so much money.
And wait, let me make something clear to you.
You can't.
Do you want to tell me that this signings Todd Boehly is making, do you think the approval of Graham Potter is there 100%? Yes or no? The Badiashile of this world, the David Datro for Fana, do you think it is Graham Potter's sanction that okay fine, this is what I want, get him for me?
I don't know.
So what? And you expect them not to give him time?
I don't know.
To blend the players.
But we know Chelsea make all these kind of signings normally. Like they can just come. You came out. You said you made a point and said they are building for the future. I know how many times Chelsea will go and buy a young player and you'll be thinking that they are building for the future, and they will loan that player like 3, 4, 5 times, and you won't even see the player at all. So when you say they are building,
that was under the.
It's a Chelsea DNA, whether under anything or not.
This is a new era.
What is a Chelsea DNA? Like,
this is a new era.
It's just like when they sacked Tuchel.
Normal Chelsea close to 400 million on players under 23 and below. Never.
Is it what?
He's a man that is hungry for success.
I don't know. What did you say?
I said, Roman Abramovich, he's always going for the big sign. You
big
can't see Roman Abramovich go into the market and sign somebody 23 or younger.
How old was Bakayoko when they signed him for 40 million? Was that not big money then?
It was big money, but
what are you talking about?
We all know the kind of form Bakayoko was bringing into that Chelsea team. He had a very, very blistering performance.
Okay, so what form is this guy?
Young, but to an extent, we all thought he was.
What's that guy's name?
We all knew that it was the other way around, and they shipped him out. But if you look at the record of Roman Abramovich, he's always hungry for success. He buys somebody that will hit the ground running and deliver success for him. Same thing as manager. If you are not doing well, he's going to ask you off. But this is Todd Boehly's era.
You're making points, but I don't agree with what you're saying.
I'm not expecting you to agree.
Yeah.
Everybody has their opinion. Yeah. But they should, Chelsea fans or any Chelsea supporter, to have that mindset that this is not Roman Abramovich. This is Todd Boehly, and you have to buy into his idea. And his idea is a project man. Gradual process man, and if you are not buying into the idea, you should just keep short.
Every club has a project. Yeah. Every club has a project. Even Wolverhampton, they have a project. So when you say they have a project, Chelsea's project is to win. That is their project. They are not coming here to come and.
We all know that.
They are not coming here to come and build. How much did they buy for Fana? Like
80
million. You are buying Fofana 80 million, and you think they are waiting that they want to build Fofana for the next 5 years.
Roman Abramovich would have not bought Fofana.
Who would he buy?
Roman Abramovich would have gone for a raw talent, somebody that you know that is going to hit the ground running.
Who?
That's why I don't
but Fofana will hit the ground running.
Different. I'm still making that point that this is a different era. And
of course, it's a different era, but a different era does not mean that they will change the DNA of Chelsea. The DNA of Chelsea is that if you're not delivering, you're getting sacked.
Under Todd Boehly?
Anybody. Right. Todd Boehly has already shown you that, I can be that kind of Roman Abramovich by...
It was obvious that Boehly and Tuchel were not going to work together.
Why?
Because
why would you say so?
To buy into the idea of Boehly. You can't control somebody like Tuchel. And he did what he asked him.
And you can control someone like Potter?
Because he knows he can control someone like Potter.
How do you know?
Is he not glaring?
It's his first big job. And I think
it's glaring because even the signings are actually saying it, because fine, we all know, okay, well, Potter might not actually have a say. But you don't expect...
But why won't he have a say? And Chelsea, they've signed 3 players and Potter will not have a say in one of the 3 signings. Is that what you're saying?
Full say.
How can you say that now? How can you say Can you say this? They've signed 3 guys and you're saying he doesn't have a say in the 3 signings they've signed. They signed Mbadi. What's that name? Badeshele. Which other name? What other 2 signings they have? And you will have a say.
It's obvious that these are signings of the recruitment team.
So Potter will not send his scouts.
Yes, they send scouts.
Send the scouts now.
And you say feedback.
Yes, you say this is the guy.
As we read articles, we know how this thing works.
Yeah.
We are not expecting Potter to go to Norway.
Of course, it's not possible now. It's not possible now.
In Molda.
When he has to train,
they go there, they watch and bring reports.
And
they try to convince Graham Potter that this is the project, this is what we said in DD Fofana, and we do what?
I don't think it works.
What does Potter to do? All well and good.
So Potter will just say, okay, bring him. When he knows at the end of the day, if it doesn't work out, it backfires on him.
They are still young. You can still blend them into your system.
Blend what?
They are not that finished product yet.
Alright guys, let's wrap this up.
They are not a finished product.
Let's wrap this up. So I think we have to leave it for the fans to decide. What side of the divide are you guys on? Do you agree that Potter should be given time, for his ideas and ideologies to work with the Chelsea team, or do you agree that they actually need to sack him and bring in a new manager that's going to hit the ground running? That's going to be the end of the show for today. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you in the next one.
Where is your home of sports? Listen, the crazy thing about sports is that there is never a dull moment.
Yes, having uncommon conversations is the in thing here.
Football, tennis,
Formula 1,
UFC, boxing,
athletics,
and many more. They yeah. If you don't know, they yeah. If you don't know. Now why we they call am goat?
Sports simplified. That's Sportyfied.
Who be your goat?